answering actually a question today in this video about the 3/4 shimmy. So somebody was asking, when we do the 3/4 shimmy, which if you go back and watch the video, I walked you through the footwork, but the question specifically was, when we do the part where we do the lift and drop, do you have to have your foot off the floor or not? I think in that video I did show it to you guys with your foot still on the floor because it was a basic video. So basically it was like this. You keep your foot on the floor, and then you lift up on the toe, and then you drop while your heel is still off the floor. So it's kind of like this, okay? And then you take a step flat to do the kick. So the part where you do the lift and drop, your foot is on the floor but up on the toe. So up, down, and a kick, okay? So it looks like this. Kick, up, down, kick, up, down, kick, up, down, kick, okay? Now the question was, is it better to do it with your foot off the floor when you do the lift and drop? Well, you could, but it's not necessarily better or worse. It's not, that's not really the reason you would do it up on your toes or not. I mean, off the floor or not. Some people would do it that way, so it would look more like this. So when you're lifting and dropping, your foot is literally off the ground, okay? So what you do is you can basically control from the hip and the knee, mostly the hip, to do that lift and drop, and then to take a step for the kick. So you do not drop your foot off the floor unless you're ready to do the kick. So lift the foot off the floor, you do lift and drop, kick, lift and drop, kick, lift and drop, kick. The difference between doing it this way and doing it with your foot on the floor, with your toe down, is the speed. Because it is hard to hold your balance that long, you know, to do the lift and drop off the floor. You kind of have to do those two movements a little bit faster and smaller, okay? Faster, of course, means you have to do it smaller as well. So one dictates the other. So lift, drop, kick, lift, drop, kick, lift, drop, kick, lift, drop, kick. Why is it that sometimes you will see some people doing it with their feet off the floor and sometimes not? It really has to do with what they're trying to do with that move. If you just want to do it, you know, in the same spot where you're at, then just keep your foot off the floor. I mean, excuse me, on the floor, because you're not moving. But you have to lift in order to move. So sometimes you'll see people moving with a 3/4 shimmy move. So if they have to move, then it helps to lift. So what you do is you lift when you do the lift and drop, and then you take a step because your foot is free and ready to drop. You drop it whatever you want to take the next step to move. So let's say if I want to move to the side right here, I'm going to do lift, drop, and then take a step to the side. That's my kick. And then I'm going to grab the other foot next to me and do another lift, drop, and then a kick, lift, drop, and a kick, lift, drop, 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 kick, okay? So then it becomes a walk-in 3/4 shimmy, okay? So that is the difference as to whether you should use, you should have your foot, I can't talk to that, whether you should have your foot on the floor or not. So it really depends on what you're trying to do with that moves. Walking with it, off the floor, not walking with it, just relax, breathe, keep your balance, and stay with your toe on the floor to hold your balance. That way you can move slower if you want to, or faster, okay? So hopefully that answers your question. I will see you next time. freebellydanceclasses.com is the website. Bye.